where did I go wrong? And you probably didn't go wrong anywhere. It's just life is lifing, to be honest. Hey guys, it's L2. What do you do? Because I'm back with another video, and we're back spilling the tea for the girlies. So in today's segment, we're talking about how we're gonna stop comparing ourselves to others. Because you're doing great, sweetie. Us girlies struggle so much with this because it is just pushed in our face all the time, like all these models and people that we want to look up to. Guys, I know they get it too, but I just feel like it's 10 times harder with girls. Like the beauty standards, it's a lot. It's a lot. So let's jump right into this because it's a safe place. So one thing I've really been struggling with is just my age and where I thought I would be at 24 and where I am. Like growing up, I feel like we literally always thought that we would be married at 24, probably pushing kids at 27. Like the timelines just aren't adding up. But right now, it's just like, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just thinking about where I wanted my life to be in general. Like I wanted to be solid, like moved out, living on my own in the big city, but that takes money. And when you're seeing these people do it, it's like, where did I go wrong? Like literally, where did I go wrong? And you probably didn't go wrong anywhere. It's just life is lifing, to be honest. I had to learn how to be content with where I am in life. Like you will always compare yourself to other people, like it's gonna happen. But if you're truly content with where you are and you know that you're doing the best that you can do right now and in your circumstances, that comparison will minimize. Because honestly, we have to count our blessings. Like you're lucky to be alive every single day. That's the first thing you should be content about. Like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, whoever that you believe in, anything that you worship, your faith, whatever it may be. Thank the earth that you are alive today, because it is crazy out there. Like really just be content for where you are and that you even are breathing another day. Like one thing to be grateful for again. But honestly, to be content, you gotta limit your time on social media, because one thing social media will do is just push in your face all the things that you aren't happy about. Like you want more money, all of a sudden a girl's on your page with a Louis Vuitton bag. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of people just deactivate their Instagrams. Like, learn when you have to actually take a step back and just remove yourself from this situation. If you're on there just scrolling through people's timelines, wishing that you could have been them, wishing that you were in the Maldives right now, like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, use that as inspiration. But just remember that people are showing their best parts of their life on social media. Like everything that you see posted on somebody's feed is literally a peak moment in their life, or they posed for that moment in their life. So you gotta remember that either way, what they're doing and what you're doing, they're completely different. Like you guys are living completely different lives. So for you to even compare yourself to anyone, it's kind of crazy in itself. Because everyone was dealt a separate hand of cards. So you don't even know what that person's going through. People are depressed and still posting on social media, acting like everything's okay. So you really never know what's going on behind your screen, which is why you need to just focus on you. And that ties right into going at your own pace. Honestly, things might not be coming to you as fast as you would like them to, and that's okay. Like everyone wishes they could be rich by tomorrow. Like, to be honest, but you just have to remember that things will happen for you when they're meant to happen. Rappers blow up tomorrow, but they've been rapping for 5 years ago, about to quit every single year that's passed. So it is gonna happen when it's meant to happen for you. You just have to keep that hope that it does get better, the situation will get better, you'll be making it better because you're focusing on yourself and not these other people. With that said, one thing that's helped me is just documenting my achievements. Like graduating from university, that was such a big deal to my family and me, because there was times I thought I was gonna fail. So literally I've been postponing buying my graduation pics. I don't know why. I think it's just because when I actually graduated, I took pics with my fam. So I don't know why you so much slang, but I took pictures with my family And I just posted those pictures, and I don't think I even liked my graduation portraits, but I realized that's something I need to be showing my kids. So I'm gonna buy them, because you need to have documentation of your achievements. You need to be able to go back and remind yourself of what you've achieved, how far you've come. Like, even the little things that you achieve, there's something. They're adding to your growth, they're adding to your story. And it will literally just remind you that you are you, what you're doing is good for you, what these other people are doing you don't even care about, because you are you and you have your achievements documented to remind you of that. That also goes hand in hand with just reminding yourself that you are unique. There are 7 billion people on this earth, probably more by now, but there are a lot of people on this earth, and there is not another you. People have doppelgangers. I literally have a doppelganger. She's my cousin. She looks exactly like me. Like, when I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. But are we the same? No. Even though we're the same bloodline, we're not even the same. Like, there is nobody else like you, and that's why your story will be completely different than everybody else's. But also, you write your own story. You need to remember what makes you unique. And if you need to write that down, write it down. If you need to get daily affirmations, get a daily affirmation app. And just remind yourself that you are you. You are gonna get what's meant for you. You are who you want to be. So that you stop comparing yourself to these other people. Because honestly, these other people are probably doing the same thing. We need to remember that life is not a movie. But for real, life is not a movie. I always get caught up in trying to make my life a movie, and if things don't go as planned, I get upset. And literally, you have to remember that your life is not a movie. The movies are meant to have drama, ups and downs, and things that they can come back from. Really think about that. Movies are meant to have situations that these characters come back from. That is not life. Like, some things in life you can bounce back from, but it's gonna take time. It's not gonna be a 2-hour sequence of events. The light is probably coming at the end of the tunnel, but it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take work. Life is not handed to you on the silver platter. Life is like a box of chocolates. And I don't know what the end of that analogy is. I think it's you never know what you're gonna get. I don't know. But you get what I mean. That literally reminds me of Miley Cyrus comparing herself to Hannah Montana, a fictional character. How are you ever gonna meet that expectation? Literally, celebrities go through the same thing, and Miley even talked about the fact that she always compared how people reacted to her as Miley Cyrus in comparison to her as Hannah Montana. And that weighed on her for years, that people were more excited about seeing Hannah Montana than seeing her true authentic self as Miley Cyrus. You know what that does to a person's psyche? I don't even want to know. Like, honestly, I feel so bad for Miley, because Hannah Montana was that girl, but Hannah Montana was made up. And that's what we have to remember. Like, anything that you're seeing on social media, you can literally make your identity up on social media. You can be an introvert and show yourself as an extrovert on social media. The only person you should really be comparing yourself to is yourself. Compete with yourself. Compete with your old self to get to your new self. Because one thing you can't control is what these other people are feeding you, what the algorithm is feeding you, what's being presented to you. But you can control how you show up for yourself. And literally just remembering that you're competing with yourself, going at your own pace, doing things that you want to do to achieve what you want to do, and remembering who you are as a person and how that makes you different than these other people, and that your time will come. Literally, there's nothing else that you can ask of yourself. Cut yourself some slack. Like, in this day and age, like, we are so hard on ourselves because we are honestly just overexposed to so much that's going around us. Like, if you think about it, if you didn't have social media, you probably would just think your life is normal. Like, you would probably think that everyone goes through the same thing. You might have it harder than some people in some instances, but you wouldn't be seeing the glamorous lives these people live out on their social media. And that's where you have to remind yourself that this is the real world. Yes, people are posting their real lives if you're thinking about just what a picture can capture, but you really never know what's going on behind the scenes. And that's why we all have to just have grace with ourselves and be patient with ourselves, because the last thing you need to do is really be stressing yourself out because of what you're seeing in other people. That doesn't even make sense. Honestly, guys, I want to see all of my girlies win. It is so hard out here sometimes, and if anything, we need to be uplifting each other, reminding each other that we are all that girl, because we are. But you guys know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below any more video ideas you guys have for me, because I will do them. And I'll see you in the next one. Daydreaming on the couch.